Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have your self to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and A weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth on LDBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, look in y'all. Independence up with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
Oh man, bro. Y'all press 2 if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. Got a mic check and we going right in on this one tonight, man. I got some crazy news for y'all tonight, y'all. Man, bro. And don't y'all forget, shout out to A Weapons on the intro track, man. Y'all can check the links in the description box below. Go get the album, A Weapons. The greatest link is in the description box below this video. Also, Cash App, PayPal links, along with all the other social media links and links if you guys want to support the channel. Check out the website, this, that, and the third. Go subscribe to our other YouTube channel, TTV Network. Get all the updates over there on all of our videos. Man, let's get into this, man. Jay-Z, man. Now, I got to go back because this situation it looks like it's getting ready to, I don't know what the hell going on right now. But I'm going to go back and tell you guys what's the origins of the situation so you guys will understand kind of where we're at. So DeHaven Irby, the guy you guys see on the left-hand side of your screen, he was a childhood friend of Jay-Z's from Brooklyn's Marcy houses and publicly, you understand what I'm saying, discussed the falling out of their once close relationship. Now, on numerous interviews, he's highlighted several different things and issues that he had with Jay-Z during their fallout. And basically, I want to explain this to y'all so y'all can understand what just happened today. So, basically, DeHaven claims that Jay-Z basically abandoned him during a critical moment in 1998. When he faced federal drug conspiracy charges. Now, according to DeHaven, Jay-Z promised support to him, saying, "Don't worry about it, bro, I got you," but failed to follow through, leaving him without contact or assistance during the trial. Now, DeHaven was assigned a public defender, and although the case was dismissed in 2000, the lack of support from Jay-Z deeply hurt him, marking what he called the first sucker shit he experienced from Jay-Z. Now, he also recounted an incident in 1988, in various interviews, in an incident where he claims that he and Jay-Z were ambushed during a drug deal gone wrong. Now, DeHaven says that he distracted the gunman, taking a bullet in the side to protect Jay-Z, who escaped unharmed. Now, he said this event basically is referenced in Jay-Z's 96 track Dead Presidents 2, with the lyrics about a friend getting shot. Now, despite this sacrifice, DeHaven felt like Jay-Z's later actions, like ghosting him during the trial, betrayed their bond. Now, DeHaven has stated that he would still take the bullet again, emphasizing his loyalty, but he felt unappreciated. Now, DeHaven also has asserted that much of Jay-Z's rap persona as a major drug dealer was exaggerated and drawn from his own life. Now, he claims he mentored Jay-Z in the drug trade, teaching him to nickel and dime, and that Jay-Z was a low-level dealer at best, not the kingpin depicted in the songs. Now, DeHaven has suggested that Jay-Z's albums, including Reasonable Doubt, heavily reference his experience, such as the shooting incident, without giving him due credit. Now, DeHaven also believes, he said this in interviews, that Jay-Z targeted him in several songs on the No Hook from American Gangster, the 2007 album. Jay-Z raps, "So F DeHaven for Caven. That's why we don't speak," implying that DeHaven cooperated with the authorities, which DeHaven denied. Now, similarly, on Drake's 2021 track, Love All, Jay-Z's lyrics about someone who wanted to kill me and y'all still with him are interpreted by DeHaven as referencing an incident where a mutual associate caught Jay-Z stealing, escalating tensions. Now, DeHaven feels these subliminal messages endangered his safety and his reputation. Now, as Jay-Z rose to fame with Rockefeller Records, and which was founded in '94 with Dame Dash and Kareem Biggs Burke, DeHaven was not included in the venture. Despite their shared history, DeHaven felt like he was left behind as Jay-Z's career took off, deepening that rift that they had. Now, DeHaven has expressed confusion over the lack of a clear falling out, stating that we never really had a falling out. That's the problem. That's why I'm so confused, is what he said. Now, DeHaven also described their relationship as a brotherhood, with Jay-Z as the godfather to his daughter, and the two sharing clothes, money, and experiences. However, he feels Jay-Z's behavior changed with fame and wealth, particularly after DeHaven's incarceration. Now, DeHaven has sought a reason for Jay-Z's departure rather than an apology, indicating a lack of closure. Now, he also referenced an incident where Jay-Z violated by acting behind his back. Though specifics are vague, further straining their bond, right? Now, Jay-Z's lyrics, particularly in No Hook, suggested that DeHaven snitched, with which DeHaven vehemently denies. Now, emphasizing he went to trial and won without implicating anyone. In the 2007 Vulture interview, DeHaven clarified that he believed Jay-Z was upset about his YouTube project discussing their past, not about snitching, but still felt the lyrics were an attempt to harm his reputation and safety. Now, DeHaven considers such actions a death sentence in the street culture. Now, in a 2014 interview, Memph Bleak, a close associate of Jay-Z, he had provided insight into the beef, stating that DeHaven and Jay-Z had hustle ties that went sour. Memph Bleak pointed to Jay-Z's song a week ago, and It Ain't Personal, as reflecting strained relationships from his drug dealing days, suggesting the fallout was tied to deeper, unspecified issues in their street dealings. Now, DeHaven's narrative paints Jay-Z as cold-hearted and a coward, basically, for abandoning him and using their shared history and music without acknowledgement, while Jay-Z's perspective, conveyed through lyrics, suggests that the DeHaven Irby betrayed him, possibly by speaking out or associating with others who threatened him. The lack of direct communication between the two has left the full truth unclear, with DeHaven's accounts primarily shared through interviews and social media, right? Now, some of the details, like the exact nature of the violation that DeHaven has referenced in various interviews, or Jay-Z's full perspective, remain ambiguous because, it's due to basically the limited direct responses from Jay-Z. Now, DeHaven claims are largely one-sided but consistent across multiple interviews because, for further, let's just say this. Y'all can go look on all the different platforms DeHaven have done interviews on about the situation. So now that we got to that, now let's get to this. So today, Shannon Sharpe had did an interview the other day, I think it was yesterday, with the legendary Scarface. Legendary Scarface from the Ghetto Boys. You understand? Scarface, the legendary Willie D, and y'all already know Bushwick, R.I.P. Listen. So he did an interview, though, with Scarface, Shannon Sharpe. Now, Shannon Sharpe, in that interview he did with Scarface, he had a segment. Now, in that segment, Shannon Sharpe spoke about Jay-Z. Shannon Sharpe had Scarface talk about Jay-Z and something that Jay-Z had done for him, right? Now, basically, Scarface in this interview said that nobody can say nothing bad to him about Jay-Z ever or DJ Khaled, because he said when he was at his worst time and he was, on his sick bed, that Jay-Z and DJ Khaled was the ones that came and looked out for him and held him down, right? Now, I looked at that today, and you guys can go look at it too. And I noticed something. While I was looking at this, the comment came on the screen, and I couldn't believe my eyes, because I was one of the first ones to watch this. 13 minutes this came up on my screen earlier today, and I screenshotted it. Shannon Sharpe cut this interview up like he does. He cuts it in parts after he do the whole interview. And in this part, it says, Jay-Z gave Scarface money on deathbed in DJ Khaled club Shay Shay, right? Now, as you guys can see, the first comment says, that came up on the screen, the most relevant comment at that time, said, explain to me why I haven't been on your podcast to speak about a whole other side of Jay-Z, or is your show is biased? Now, let me blow this comment up, because I was saying, who is this? And I looked and I said, what? So I clicked on the avatar, because when I looked at it originally, it only had 2 likes because it was fresh. It had just been put up. The comment said, explain to me why I haven't been on your podcast to speak about a whole other side of Jay-Z, or is your show is biased and only want to hear only one? Make it make sense. So I said, who is that? So I clicked on the avatar. And lo and behold, when I clicked on that avatar, it was DeHaven. DeHaven Herbie, his official YouTube channel. He want that smoke with Shannon Sharpe over however his reporting has went down over coverage of Jay-Z on his channel. And I had to go check it. I said, let me check this. It really was his channel. DeHaven, Feel Away, with Shannon Sharpe and his reporting or his interviews and how I guess they're depicted, how Jay-Z has been depicted, I guess, in those interviews, right? Once again, DeHaven, and I caught this because I was watching this part right here, and I caught it. And he said, explain to me why I haven't been on your podcast to speak about a whole other side of Jay-Z, or is your show is biased and only want to hear one? Make it make sense. And like I said, I clicked on that avatar. And as you guys can see, the official channel, that's all DeHaven's. That's not a troll channel. That's his real YouTube channel with his real content on there. And I said, damn, why would he go at, he must really want this smoke right here. He must really got something to get off his chest on this situation, because he was watching Shannon. And that part specifically, I don't know if it's that part, but he commented on that part. Now, I didn't see the other parts to see if he commented on the other parts. And I didn't see if there was other parts of this interview where Scarface spoke about Jay-Z. But in this part, and you guys can go check out this part. In this part, Scarface started this segment right here. And the first thing he said in this segment was something like, yo, can't nobody tell me nothing bad about Jay-Z or DJ Khaled. He said when he was at his worst, they shot him something and sent him something to support him. Immediately, DeHaven popped up in that comment section. I gave you the history of the Haven and Jay-Z so you would understand and have a full understanding of who the Haven is if you don't know already, and why he will be commenting. It seems like he has something he want to get off his chest on Shannon Sharpe's show. Now, I don't know if he's trying to get in contact with Shannon Sharpe to get an interview on Club Shay Shay or what, but it seems like he feel a way and that he want to put his story out on that platform, right? It's just something very interesting that caught my eye. Y'all smash the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Something very interesting that caught my eye. And when I seen it, I was like, hold on. Because at first they only had like 2 likes, but it was early in that video. Like, it just went up. So I was like, who is this right here? So I clicked the avatar. Boom. As soon as I clicked that avatar, the Haven came up. The Haven looking for that smoke with Shannon Sharpe. And he said, explain to me why I haven't been on your podcast to speak about a whole other side of Jay-Z. Or is your show biased and only want to hear one? Make it make sense. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't have no dog in this fight. Shout out to all parties involved. The legendary Scarface. Legendary. You know what I'm saying? And even though I, feel like Shannon Sharpe just, his ass been on cap. You know what I'm saying? I still watch his interviews because I didn't want to see him lose. And I like Scarface. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be damned, dog. This right here surprised me, man. And now that I said this, a lot of other blogs gonna catch this. And I was just thinking to myself, why that boy the Haven is itching to say something about this whole, I guess, on Shannon's platform. I don't know. I haven't watched. Maybe the Haven has seen other interviews he did pertaining to Jay-Z, and he feels like, hey man, you only pushing this side. You ain't interviewing nobody that's gonna say nothing else. I don't know if that's what he's trying to say, because that's kind of what he said right there. But I ain't missed that. And when I clicked that avatar, I'll be damned. It was the Haven. Man. And maybe if you go over there, that comment is still up now. That interview probably got a lot more views from when I screenshotted this earlier today. But it's this part right here. You can go right to Club Shay Shay. Jay-Z gave Scarface money on Deathbed and DJ Khaled. You can go right and look at that video. That's a part that Shannon Sharpe clipped up. And that comment was right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Why do you guys think that the Haven was so anxious and so pushed on this one right here? Y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. Salute, man, to all parties involved, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Now, I wonder if Shannon Sharpe, and let me know in the comment section y'all think Shannon Sharpe's going to interview the Haven. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Share the video, like the video.
Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.